Pig is now part of the Me Too movement. Cut that. Hello and welcome to this CrabTales podcast. My name is Bryce. I'm joined by Jayson.
Hello.
And Skeetsy.
It's me.
That's Skeets. Today we're going to be talking about Black Mirror, the first episode, the National Anthem. That's what it's called. Just a quick recap for anyone who doesn't know what the National Anthem episode is about. It's about a princess that gets kidnapped by a person who is untraceable. Gets held for ransom by this person, and rather than wanting money or something for the safe return of the princess, this person wants the Prime Minister of England to fuck a pig.
Sounds so much more gruesome than how she said it, but okay.
Let me try again.
Yeah.
To perform a lewd act with a pig.
She says sexual intercourse.
No, I want to say lewd act.
Okay, whatever.
It's better if you say lewd, because then people are like, ooh, what could that be? Is he sucking it off?
Yes, that's exactly what I thought when she said that.
I take it to you that you sucked off an horse.
You sucked off an horse. Fuck yeah.
Sorry, wrong movie.
Wrong movie.
Wrong show.
Right country.
Yeah.
Start with Skates, because I'm actually interested with what Skates thinks. Oh, here we go. No, because spoilers. Well, it's not a spoiler. Me and Bryce have seen this episode before.
Bryce and I.
So
True.
No. Shut the fuck up, all right? I don't care. So we had some kind of experience in knowing what Black Mirror is before we watched it. But your first episode was this one. When you watched it,
Yeah.
did you think it was gross? I mean, that's not a good question, but
what did you expect from it?
Yeah, I mean,
it is a special intro to put first with the bestiality and everything. You kind of assume the tone of the show is going to be related to that, but no. I enjoyed it as a standalone episode, not knowing anything about the show at all. But
you'd heard things about this sort of thing, right?
yeah, people have always said Black Mirror is all about, technology and
So
all
you're
this.
going to say about pig fucking.
Every episode's meant to be like set in the future, or they have this weird tech and all this shit. And this one didn't really have a lot.
Yeah, I guess it didn't as much, except for the fact of how there was it was a very phone episode as well. Like she did a lot of the girl did streaming with her phone. I guess
It's like current day sort of thing.
It
seems like it's something
it
that
could happen in today's time. Yeah.
But because when I first watched it, that wasn't my first episode I watched. So it was one of those ones where I was like, what the fuck is this? The dude's fucking up. That's not something I want to watch, And if you look at it like that, so I know a lot of people that have watched this episode and they just look at it, I don't want to watch a TV show where a guy fucks a pig. And then they just end it at that. When really there's so much more to it than just a dude fucking a pig.
You can speak for yourself, because I fast forwarded to watch him fuck the pig. And I was like, wow, then I'll watch the rest.
There's heaps of other stuff you could find. That's irrelevant.
On Netflix though?
I don't know. Yeah, probably not.
How was it watching it a second time? Did you learn anything new or?
Not really.
Definitely did. There was lots of things that I thought differently, which is a weird thing. I actually, when I was watching it, I was thinking about it in the way of it's set as like this drama of, this guy's got to fuck a pig. It's all gloomy and dark and stuff like that. But just think about it like this. This could be written as a comedy, right? Think about it of the way of like, dude, you got to fuck a pig, and everyone's laughing and joke. But because of the way they fucking shot it, it's so serious and dark that it's like, this guy's got to... I used it in the... thinking about it, I was like, Horrible Bosses, right? That movie. Have you seen it?
I don't think I have. No.
For fuck's sake, really?
I can't remember it.
Okay,
It's
Horrible...
got Jennifer Aniston in it, and I really like her. She's cool.
Yeah, she's very pretty, all right? Anyway, Horrible Bosses' premise is they're going to go kill their bosses. This is a comedy, all right? That's their plan, is to go kill their... That's fucked up, right? If you make that like a dark and gloomy thing, it's going to be fucked up. You could make this a comedy if you really wanted to. I don't think it'd be tough, but like joking about fucking a pig, It's in South Park. It's like, you're such a pig fucker, Philip. And it's funny because he said that, but for some reason in this, it's so much darker. And I think it's just the way that they've shot it, and it's very dark and like, is there lights in England? I don't.
There is.
Like,
The clouds are always covering.
What the
everything.
fuck? It's so dark and just like, there. I don't know, all the time. And I think the current day thing with like YouTube and Twitter, like, I think 18 million views on YouTube. Is that a lot of views, by the way?
18 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's a lot of views, but like, does someone have more than that right now? They probably, heaps of people have more than 18 million views on a video.
That was in a day, though. That was in like
9
from
minutes.
1 o'clock till
I'm pretty sure it was the video.
It was the
sometime
morning.
in the morning.
It was the morning.
It was uploaded at like 1:30 a.m.
Oh, okay, yeah. For some reason, when you said 1, I just thought,
Yeah.
I
yeah,
could have
okay.
sworn it was up for like 9 or between
Oh,
9 and
wait.
15 minutes or something. It was a hell short
And it
time.
went, yeah.
And for every video that they take down, like 6 more get put up.
Yeah.
I mean, which one got the 18 million? Was it the one they uploaded, or like all the copies of it? Or are they?
You reckon I got demonetized?
Like-
How are they keeping track of other people's view counts? And
Yeah, I mean, how would they? Yeah, how would they actually know? Because they've deleted those other ones. How would they even know?
yeah,
Conspiracy. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it was the government that did it.
Also, he's not. I was gonna say he's not having sex with the pig. He's raping the pig. The pig hasn't said yes to this.
yeah.
That is true. However,
It could if it wanted to.
So,
No,
Like-
that just came to me then. I don't know why it was relevant at all, but
like, just to bring it up now, the scene where they cut to the pig, right?
yeah,
And he walks in first, and you hear it. It's a hell disturbing sound. It makes me kind of want to throw up. Just before that, the guy's like, "Yep, it's sedated. It's out," sort of thing.
Hmm.
But there it is, chomping away.
well, they make
It could be drugged up and like slow and
It
timid, but
it
not
could
like passed out. They could have at least put it to sleep or something.
yeah,
Would have made things a lot
He
easier.
wanted,
Yeah.
he wanted to be
not
authentic.
put it down to sleep permanently, but you know what I mean.
He wanted it to be as authentic as real as possible. He wants it to be the dude fucking a pig, not fucking a sleeping pig. That wasn't in.
having sex
That's
with a
also the
sleeping
thing. They had like a, I don't know what they were saying. It was like a contract. It's all in the, no, it wasn't a contract. They used another word. But it's like, these are all the things you have to do. But they never showed or said what he had to exactly do. They can't, which helps them just kind of make the rules, because then you can query everything, right? But apparently there is like a list of things that have to be done. And yeah, so, and she says it a couple of times, but she says, "Oh, you have to do this. It's in the contract." So, oh, okay. And there was just so many things he couldn't do. And then they try to cheat. And then, how do you not tell the difference between a male and a female's finger? By the way,
So I'm guessing. Well,
Yeah.
sorry, he cut the pinky off, right?
was it the pinky?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then
Yes.
I guess he took her ring and put the ring on it.
Oh, yeah, it must be a
That's
woman's then.
You did put the ring on it.
It's like, I'm sure it's such a shock factor that they're just like, oh god, this is a finger.
Yeah, no, I get it, because you would immediately think that was a thing. I watched that episode before. I didn't even know. I thought that he did cut her finger off.
Oh,
And it wasn't until I rewatched the second one. Oh, wait, he's got no fucking finger. Oh, my God.
That was post credits, right? Where you see him hanging.
No, that's before.
It's just at the
Was it
end,
not?
though.
That's as, like, I think it's like, because he fucks a pig for about an hour, and I think it's about an hour in.
Hmm.
They're saying it's almost been an hour.
Yeah, true.
That's a good accent.
Yeah, all those
Yeah,
people
'cause-
still sitting there after an hour
Just
watching.
Well, that's
How are they not bored of that yet?
Well, I think one of the guys even says it's like, this is history.
Yeah.
I mean, you see the first 10 minutes of history, you're going to get the idea.
I just
You
love
saw
I,
it.
I just love when at first, like, everyone's like, "Yeah, he's gonna do it," and then it's like they have that noise thing, and they're all going, "Oh, this hurts my ears" or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Then they show how dead the streets are. There's no one on the streets. They're all inside, about to watch this, you presume.
Yeah.
And then they see him. They're like, "Cool," and then he takes his pants off, and they're like, "Oh." Oh, as if it's the most disgusting thing they've ever seen. I mean, it probably is, but at the same time, it's like, you wanted to see this.
Yeah.
Well, they changed their vote. At the beginning, it said 28% of people thought he should have sex with the pig. And then it wasn't until later when he tried to, the other girl.
When the finger got cut.
Yeah, and that was
Yeah.
the reason, because the girl tried to fake it. because for some reason they let this apparently well-known porn star or whatever get taken. There's one guy there, paparazzi, but it's one dude, takes a picture of him entering a building saying he's going to do it, and the guy finds it on Twitter. Like, I mean, you would keep that kind of under the wraps.
Yeah, don't you think, like, why wouldn't they have just straight seen that guy go, take that picture, and it's like,
Like, you're literally risking the princess's life by tweeting that. I mean, the Queen fucking called Michael. There we go. And
Prime Minister.
And pretty much said, you have to do it.
You gotta fuck this pig for my granddaughter.
Well, I mean, there's a lot on the line. But at the beginning, 28%, and then for some reason it changes. I think it's 86% of people reckon that he should do it.
Yeah.
Are you on the 86% side or the 14% side?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, why not? Go for it, champ. Do it.
Go for it, champ.
I mean,
it's easy to say if you're not in that situation.
You're the prime minister. You have to work for the people. You have to do what the people want. That's why they voted you in. So if you're not willing to fuck a pig for your people, what good are you?
Then, what happens if it was like, you've got to kill your wife?
Well, obviously,
Yeah, where do you draw the line?
What do you mean, obviously?
I guess that's life for life, so you don't really get anything out of it.
But then it's just that thing where it's like, if that happened, this is a way tangent, but if he did kill it, is he getting charged for murder?
Yes.
But he did it to save, and the Queen is saying, do it, we got to save the princess.
Save the princess, save the world.
If the Queen was on board, surely they'd waive some rules and he'd get off.
Knight him. You murdered that woman.
Yeah.
Murdered your wife.
And then everyone does it. It's like, well, the Prime Minister killed someone. Why can't I? Anarchy. There you go.
Oh, gosh.
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, the bestiality thing is pretty... Just showing it on TV has got to be some sort of crime anyway. I don't know.
Well, yeah, and then they said that anyone who has footage of it or of it past 12 o'clock midnight, it's then illegal to possess.
And that one guy recorded, the one that's been in bed all day. What is this guy doing?
Yeah.
He's just been watching news updates, probably spanking it. And
some dude's fucking a pig, but this guy can't jerk off.
Yeah, that's it. That's where I crossed the line.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was... we haven't really talked about Malika. Is that her name?
I want to say it's Malika. Malika.
Yeah, we'll call her Malika.
Malika.
Malachi.
Anyways.
So...
Matilda!
So her whole thing of, like, they tried to show the news, I guess, side of it. Like, their perspective, I guess. But her whole story, I just felt like I guess we're going into dislikes because I didn't really... Her thing seemed kind of pointless.
Well, I think
she got the leak out of the dude though. She got the background
that was only
info
to help her. It was only for her to find out where he was, right?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I don't think it's meant to be like a story. I think it's meant to also it's meant to reflect society in a way, because the media will go to so like the lengths that the media will go to be able to get the scoop, I guess. Like,
that's fair.
she was gonna get killed straight out if she...
The princess?
No, the
sneaking into the raid.
Sneaking into the...
Why did she run?
Because she didn't want to get caught, because then she'd get charged.
She didn't want to get shot, so she ran and got shot.
They literally have the A team fucking breaking into this place. Apparently can't shoot very well. They can only... But anyway... I know she would be. She's lucky she didn't die.
Yeah, she should have, but she's lucky she didn't.
Yeah, just her whole thing. I was just like, wait, there was no ending to her thing. Just that's what she did, and I don't get like why she was relevant. But what I was looking at before, what I was trying to watch. Apparently, there's a deleted scene from this episode, and it shows her at the hospital. And apparently, because I tried to find this deleted scene, and YouTube wouldn't load. And then it has her at the hospital, and then I think for what she's just got her leg wrapped up, and she's asking for help from a person, but everyone's watching the pig fucking.
Oh.
So it's suggesting as if like it shows like a little bit of the insight of what society is doing right now while that's on. And she's there like, can I have a doctor? Help me out. But they're all too busy watching, you know.
I mean, that point was made anyway when the princess got released.
Maybe that's why they deleted it.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I just feel
Could
like
be.
her, I was like, why was she? I mean, you could have just cut her whole thing out. It would have been the same.
Yes, so.
I don't know.
Really
I
think
just,
about that.
for some reason, I thought there was going to be a bigger thing with her. She was going to, I don't know.
But it's also the thing where it's like they flash to like the hospital when they show the nurses watching. Was it the nurses? Yeah, it was nurses.
There's
Yeah.
heaps
So it
of
was
them.
like making history, and then you got the guy in the bed, and then you got the people at the pub,
That did it.
and
Yeah.
the artiste. Which I liked his thing. He's like, it's the, what is it? The
You liked his thing. All
Yeah.
right. Yeah, record that. Keep
What-
that.
no with the
Just saying.
What did he compare it to?
the greatest display of art of the 21st century.
He didn't say that though, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, but that
Yeah,
was
I
in the
think
They
news.
quoted him on the news.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Because he doesn't speak, I don't think, the whole thing. Yeah.
He just kind of hangs out.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, I just wrote down the thing of him, of them, like, he can't not do it, right? There's no way he's not doing this thing with a pig. Because she even said, if you say no, your safety,
Yeah,
We-
we can't guarantee.
yeah,
you
we
or
can't
your
guarantee
family.
your or your family's safety. And it's kind of like, okay, there's a lot of things that can go wrong by not doing it. If he has sex with a pig, it's humiliating, it's degrading as fuck. But no one got hurt. Like, what happened, really? I mean, maybe the pig is... I don't know how big the guy is. I don't know. How big is the... I'm trying to say
Oh,
this
I see where you're
without
going
being
with this.
gross.
Pig is now part of the Me Too movement. Cut that.
Is it? Did he do it in the bum?
I don't know. I don't know
It's
the
a female
anatomy.
pig.
I don't know the anatomy of a pig.
I mean, neither do I. Like, that's what I'm thinking. Like, but they might have really small
Okay.
fufufus.
maybe they have really big fufu.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, very
But
small
also,
buttholes, I
can he?
don't know.
All he needs to do is finish, so he could just go in the folds. I don't know.
So, like,
But that's-
I don't know why.
That's not intercourse with a pig, though. That doesn't count.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I just love when he walks in there and he's getting undressed. The camera guy there, and then there's a guy with a boom, the
Oh,
microphone, and it's like you got to get all those.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
It's weird. I'm surprised that someone's there for 45 minutes. Well, they said almost an hour, so 50 minutes, let's say, of just watching that, and everyone just kind of staring at it. And then the one girl, you think, kind of. I mean, you could argue she still doesn't have any compassion because she's watched for 50 minutes. She's like, might turn this off. And no, don't do that. It's history. It's like, and then you could look at her and go, oh, she's a good person. Is she though? She's been watching it
still
for
watching
50
it.
minutes. And you could argue that it's so the basis of it is society is horrible and they're all watching it.
Do you think they went full like cinematic with it, with different camera angles and like they get that under the ball shot that no one likes?
Balls are just slapping.
I thought you were talking about like the bridge and stuff.
Oh,
You're talking about the sex.
the sex scene. Does that camera guy move around and do all his?
Well, he was moving, yeah.
Shit's moving, but a lot of time, well, because they can only show certain things. But whenever they showed it on screen, it was just his face or like his torso up.
Yeah.
He's got.
Yeah. What did they give him to make him? It was just Viagra.
Viagra, I guess.
That
And
was
then
it.
they put.
And a still picture of lesbians on the
This
screen.
is the thing. I thought we were
What it
fucking
was?
future
It was like,
technology.
yeah, two chicks on top of each other or something.
That's-
Just one photo.
Look at
I'm
that.
sorry. Yeah, like help me out a bit more than that. All right.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. You could literally, because the camera the way it is, you could hide two girls off to the side, have them doing stuff right in front
Yeah.
of you, and then you can at least have
Or two guys.
a picture.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Or another pig. I don't know.
Don't know what he's into.
But,
A
yeah.
sexier pig.
Yeah.
How bad would it be if fucking a pig's his like ultimate fantasy, and he's like, oh no,
No, please
don't
don't
wanna
do
do
it.
this,
You don't
no.
have to. I'm
Yeah.
going to do it.
take
Like,
this Viagra. Don't need it.
he throws it away.
Doesn't she say something like, don't finish too quickly because you
What-
might come
oh,
across
yeah.
as enjoyment or something like
yeah,
that?
it will look worse on you if you finish early,
Yeah.
which is horrible. I mean, it's.
Yeah. You want to get it done as quick as possible.
I mean, if you
but
finish early, oh my god, thank God for that. I'd rev myself up a bit earlier. You probably shouldn't get into that. The
Does he have to
details
finish
of that.
in the pig, or can he pull out and
See, that's
spurt
the
it up
thing
its
that we
back?
just don't need to
Who
know.
knows?
You reckon he pulled on the tail?
I think it was already squealing before that. So when he's yakking as well, it's
man.
like all over his face, and it's like
That was
it's
gooey.
gross.
Mm.
I mean, the whole thing is horrible, but it's something that I guess has to be done to do it. So just say, Sceats, you're put into that situation. You gonna fuck the pig?
God damn. Well, I mean, you have to go through all the steps that he did first.
Yeah.
Try and cheat, try and find the dude, exhaust all your options, and then maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, what happens if the guy just kills himself? Like, that's seriously a thing that people would
Prime
think.
Minister.
Yeah. Like, that's because you don't want to do that. It's horrible.
So, yes, in the end, he didn't even need to. I
I
assume
guess-
we should talk about that, right?
Yeah, so the idea is, I guess, is that everyone was so busy trying to watch this dude have sex with the pig, sexual intercourse with a pig, that no one cared. Well, not no one cared, but they just thought that was the thing. So they're all watching, and then she was released on apparently a very busy, popular bridge that she would have been found. You know,
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter Bridge.
No, it's not. Well, it's in Harry Potter. That's the first time I saw it. The Death Eaters, they break it. Anyways.
Is it the London Bridge?
Is it? No, I don't think it is.
That's the only bridge I can name. So
The London Bridge it's like, so I don't want to get off topic.
okay.
Okay. Yeah, because you definitely were. Yeah, so it was just like 3:30 then. She was released then, and no one found her because of the fact everyone was watching it. Now, I do
Yeah.
find this hard to believe in the fact that I'm not going to say decent human beings, but
Delivery drivers.
delivery driver, people that are forced to work would be still working. Like, the streets are dead. Like, they're dead. Like, no one's around.
I don't know how they
Also-
got those pictures. Like, just filming that.
They probably have cameras on the streets and stuff. Street cam footage.
Security cam. Yeah.
Like security cams to me.
This is future tech, man. You know what's going.
Wait, what?
I don't know. It's
It's not,
crazy,
though.
crazy
No,
tech.
I'd say the only good people in that whole episode, there's 4 of them.
Okay, wait. Let me try guess who these 4 people are.
4 good
The
people.
pig. You said people. But it's probably the girl that is his secretary girl.
No.
Wait, she was good. What's wrong with her?
Nah, she was a bitch. He said so. He's gonna punch her face in.
Yeah, that's because she literally tried to cheat for him.
Yeah.
I learned.
And then she even helped him out by giving him the Viagra, giving him some advice, and not watching at all and waiting in the corridor. She seems like
No.
the best person of the whole
Worst
episode.
person.
There's no good people then.
She went behind his back cheating and shit. She don't count.
The wife.
No. Because she was also a bitch.
Camera crew.
The camera crew, they were the real champions. No, it was the people on the bridge that found the princess, and then the cop that picked her up and the princess. The only good people in the whole episode.
Yeah, I mean,
we don't know when they found her though. It wasn't at 3:30. It was after the shit happened.
so this could be at 5. Or nah, because they know like soon after he's done. Because there'll be someone that's watching it and going, it's not really my thing. And then they turn it off, and then let's go for a jog, hun.
Go for a walk while no one's out.
Yeah, and then, I mean, that's the best time to go for a walk. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't take advantage of that. So, yes.
Like you took advantage of that pig.
Yeah, he didn't, but okay.
It was sedated, apparently.
That's good for everything. Yeah, so I guess everyone is an asshole. It's pretty much what it's saying, right?
Yeah.
Like, people are assholes, and they would love to watch someone humiliate themselves. I just don't know why everyone at the pub sitting there, fucking, what'd you get, a schnitzel, and we're going to watch the pig get fucked. Like, what the fuck?
Pork schnitzel.
I don't know.
They had that poll too, and I don't remember the numbers. A lot of people said no, we're not going to watch it.
No, at the beginning
Fucking liars.
It changed, I think, throughout the episode. There was one thing, and then it changed to the other thing. So there was quite a few people that people say they're not going to watch stuff, and then they do.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Like, the problem is, so that it's so gross, and like, I've never seen that before. So that's something I've never seen.
Dude, fucking pig.
Yes, I've never seen that. Right. So why you look at me like you're surprised by that? Like, I've never watched that. Well, not this week.
Yeah.
And then so like you can use 2 girls, 1 cup as like an example of I watched that because it was so gross.
What's
and
Two Girls, One Cup?
it's like table tennis, sort of beer
Yeah,
pong or
tennis.
something.
Ah,
Anyway,
Yeah. Look it up. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's a hell funny skit.
Really funny.
Anyway,
From
that
Seinfeld.
that like no one's. I watched that. It's like that's gross, but I watched it still. It's the same thing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. It's
You
like
just
staring at the sun. You shouldn't do it, but
That hurts though.
Didn't watch it for an hour though.
You'd be
I'd be curious, so I'd watch
You'd
a
be
little bit and then
surprised.
I'd be done.
yeah, I'd probably make it 3 minutes of just beating my meat,
Yeah.
and then I'd be like, all right, I'm done.
You
When's
can't
he
have that
gonna
in.
be
You
done?
cannot have that in at all. Is it bestiality if you jerk off to someone? That is bestiality. If you're watching someone else have sex with an animal and you're jerking off.
I guess. I
That's
mean,
where your eyes are looking. I don't know.
Yeah.
If you're looking at the pig, no. If you're looking at the person fucking it,
where am I cutting?
Probably from 5 minutes in.
this is fine.
I mean, it is. But I mean, if you watch the episode, we're not talking about anything that's not in it and gross, except when you jerk off watching it.
I do that all the time.
Yeah, it's weird though.
Favorite episode.
Yeah.
So, but one thing that really upsets me about the story of the episode is that when it gets to the end, it's like everything's positive, everything's okay. He's up fucking 3 points in the polls. He's on last year, so he's doing great. And then him and his missus, his wife, they walk into the house, and she just walks up off the stairs, and he's like, I don't know what her name is.
Agatha.
Jen, Agatha, come back.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, Jack.
I was going to mention that too.
And then she just walks off, and it's like, and he's just standing there, hell sad, and it's like, oh,
They've been living together for a year, and she's still refusing to talk to him.
unless it's just because it's the anniversary of the time he cheated on her.
It's reminding her of it.
Okay.
I doubt that.
Could be that.
I think they were trying to suggest that she is not happy with the whole thing. She's upset with him still, and she's just putting it on because imagine her now, if she breaks up with him because of that. He's a hero, right? Because he did this whole deed. She breaks up with him because of that. She's now like one of the worst people in the world. So maybe it's to protect herself.
She wants the princess.
She's in love
dead.
with him, but she's just like, you did that disgusting act, and I can't not look at you like that now. Even though I don't think she watched it at all, so she just knows, you know?
Yeah.
And you could imagine there'd be people just saying shit. There'd be Twitter stuff all the time.
All the time. It'd be
And
yuck.
just like, it would be a horrible, horrible life to live after. But I mean, I think the best way, there we go, I used words, that he did it was just be positive all the time. Because you've seen him at like the school and he's happy. He's like, hey, you going? You know, all
Yeah,
that. And all
yeah.
the kids were kind of like, yeah. And just to be that person and just own it. He could use it as not that I fucked a pig, but I saved the
I
princess.
saved the princess.
So
He didn't have to climb. He didn't have to climb a tower. He just had to take his tower.
What the hell?
Goddamn.
I guess we should do ratings as well. Well, out of 10. Try
Yeah.
I think of the weird thing about Black Mirror is you can get caught up with other episodes. So like try your best not to compare episodes with episodes, but give it a rating of what you think out of 10 just on the episode.
Like, what? Like, so think of it as a standalone sort of a movie.
Well, I
sort
mean,
of thing
everything
almost.
is.
Yeah.
All the episodes are standalone, so it is kind of like you've got to separate yourself of going, oh, but I really like this next one, or I really liked one other one, so I want to give this one a lower one because I'm comparing the two. But don't compare it with the other episodes. Judge it on its own thing.
So after watching this one, looking back at like the acting in that episode was fucking awesome. I think.
Yeah.
Like, it looked like raw emotion, especially when it starts with the princess being all sookie bum.
Yeah.
But then it's like, watching it makes you feel uncomfortable. Like, there was a few parts where it's like, I kind of feel sick
Which
watching
it's
this.
supposed to do, which
yeah.
means it's succeeding at what it's doing.
Yeah, which means it's nailing it.
It's like
So-
if you hate a character because of what they're doing, that means they're doing their job because they're supposed to make you hate them.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd probably have to give it like a 8.59.
8.59. Are we going that many decimals deep?
Deep.
8.59.
8.59
Oh, there's a thing.
to 9, somewhere between there.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably 9. I'll probably go 9, just because
Jeez.
it makes me feel so uncomfortable.
That's very high from what I thought you were going to say. Because I reckon if you just came up to me without me rewatching it and said, "What did you think?" I would have been like, "This episode's gross," and I always tell people not to watch it.
Yeah.
But actually, what I say is don't watch it first.
Yeah.
Because it paints Black Mirror as a weird, like a very different sort of show. And weirdly enough, when I first watched Black Mirror, I didn't watch this episode first. So when I watched it, I was like, oh, this is different than the other episodes, kind of like, there's no spoilers, Sceats. There is no people fucking any pigs in the other episodes.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I won't be on any from now, so thanks.
I hate it. Yeah. So I'm going to go with 6.3789.
Wow.
Not even pie.
A 6.5 out of 10. Just because I feel like the Malika, her story, I didn't really like.
I think that's a bad word, isn't it?
Malika.
Malaka?
Malachi.
I think there's a Greek word, Malaka. I don't know what it means, but I think it's bad.
Malaka.
I won't say it then. That girl,
Matilda.
her story didn't make any sense to me. I get the newsroom at the start. Even the guy that does the news report at the end is in that newsroom as well. So it's kind of like, I guess they're trying to wrap it together. They're trying to involve the news as much as possible, but they did the side story. She's selling nudes. I thought that was going to go. I thought she was going to be the hero in the end, and she was going to find out where it was. And then it was just like, oh no, she just got shot, and then that's like the end of her. Oh sweet, okay, whatever. So that kind of ruined it a little bit. But the rest of the thing, I like the social experiment. What it was really. And then we would argue the guy didn't like what the answer was to the world. And he was like, I don't like the fact that everyone watched it, and then he killed himself. Or he was going to do it anyway because of the artist thing. Because if you're dead, then you're a much bigger
He's
artist.
immortalized.
Probably that, yeah.
Either bit. Yeah, 6.5. Sceats.
I might just go simple.
You're always simple.
For rewatchability, it might lose some points because I don't know if I want to watch it again. It's a little disturbing.
Insane.
Yeah, I can say I've seen it. I can move on.
Yeah.
That's it.
It does get points for like the memorability. I'm never going to forget that one episode of Black Mirror where a dude fucked a pig.
It's true.
That's just going to stick with me for a while.
If we have a fucked or pig counter, we would have said fucked a pig like 50 times. I don't
Yeah.
Anyway,
Have you
sorry.
ever fucked a pig?
just anyway, sorry.
Yeah, simple. It lost some points, gained some points, so somewhere in the middle, like a 7-ish.
The middle of 10 and 0
mean,
is 7, according to Sceats.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, your math is wrong.
Like between 5 and 10, I mean.
Okay.
Yeah. Close enough.
Yeah. No, I get it. 7. I mean, I was 6.5 and 9, eh?
Yeah, well, it's like a thing where it's like, because of the way it makes me feel.
Because the way it makes me feel.
I get hot in the groin. Because of the way it conveys its message of making me feel sick, and I wouldn't recommend anyone watch it.
Really?
But like, I wouldn't be like, oh man, go watch
but
this. This is something.
You can't just say skip the first
But if
episode
so-
of the show, but it's awesome.
If someone but I'm not saying it's awesome. I'm like, it's
Wait, you're
Makes me
saying
feel
a 9
uncomfortable.
out of 10 isn't awesome to you?
no.
It's like, what do you rate this episode? Oh, 9 out of 10. Well, that means it's pretty good. Oh, don't watch it though.
No, I wouldn't recommend. I wouldn't be like, if someone watched it, I'd be like, oh, fucking that episode. But I'm not going to be like, hey, go watch this episode because you'll fucking love it. People will think I'm sick.
Okay. Yeah, no, I get it. There was a girl at work and I said, watch Black Mirror. And I said, don't watch the first episode first. She watched the first episode first and she goes, what is this shit? And I was like, well, you got to look past the whole scene. And then I said, well, in good news then, is the other episodes don't have anything to do with that first one. She was like, well, why did I watch the first one? I'm not watching any more then because I've watched this one. It's sort of like, she thought it was more of a story. It's like, no, that's it.
But yeah, that's also a thing with Black Mirror, how it's like,
Short
nothing's,
stories.
especially, well, the first time I watched it, I was very confused. Because I wasn't like, I got told, but I was still very confused as to why they'd make a show like this. Even though it's great. Short stories, they're great.
Oh, no, I think it's great. I like the short story aspect of it too. Yeah, and that's Black Mirror, isn't it?
That's Black Mirror. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to this episode of
Nailed it.
CrabTales Black Mirror episode, The National Anthem.
Season 1, episode 1.
Season 1, episode 1.
Let's do episode 2 sometime in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay. Episode 2, that'll be coming up. What's that one called?
The season 2 episode is it
15.
8 billion merits.
15 billion.
Can't wait to watch that.
15 quadrillion merits.
All right. Snip, snip, snip.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening to Krabby Snails.